Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Fiers, Femme, Shamika, whichever one you want to call me. And today I'm back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about some herbs that helps to change my life. And you know, when I say that, I mean by they helped me get through one of the toughest episodes with my TSW. If you haven't seen any of my video with my TSWs, I have a whole playlist, a TSW playlist. I'll link it down below. And before we get into the video, I just want to make it known I put up 2 videos with my red light, explaining that I had a little breakout after my birthday. I went to a vegan restaurant. It tastes so good. And then I also went to this place called something of Thailand. I also put little shorts about that up as well. Bar of Thailand, that's where I went, and it was so good. But sometimes I feel like it could be anything from the oil that they use to cook their food in. You know, when you cook at home, you're able to like use whatever oils you want to use. Of course, you're not going to reuse the oil, depending on how your body is and how you are as a person. So for me at home, I cook with grapeseed oil on high heat. I don't use any other oil on high heat. Or in my food, olive oil I use as like a dressing on top of my food. I don't use any vegetable oil or anything like that. So sometimes I feel like when I do extend myself and go outside to eat, I can't tell them what oils to use, what not to put in there. So I had a little immune situation going on. My neck broke out. It started with a little dye. I'm gonna drop a video with my morning routine, and you're gonna be able to see how small this rash was and how big it had got. But right now, as you can see, it's very smooth. And I was able to get this done by drinking my Burdock root, doing a cleanse for about 8 days with the Burdock root, and every other day I do my red light. Today is one of those days, but I have to go out the house. But since I'm waiting for the person I'm going out with, I might as well just sit down here and do a video for you guys, because I already had the information. There's a store in Atlanta that I go to get my herbs. Not sure, can't remember the name of it. If I remember, I'll put it across the screen. But when I go there, I'm able to get some herbs in these cute little baggies right here. And so these are the same ones that I used when I was sick. So we're just gonna go through when I was initially going through my first sickness. I still have an autoimmune issue, as you can tell. Again, like I said, it's on my neck. And it's also right here. I always got it in this spot since I was a little girl. So I don't, you know, I was feeling a little awkward at first because I hate when it's like raised, rashy, it hurts. But right now it's not hurting. You know, I went outside yesterday and I was able to wear my jeans jacket, and for all people know, it could be a birthmark, nor do I care if they are curious. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown woman, so it doesn't bother me. Okay, so, well, unless it's raised, that's when I don't go outside, because I feel like that's when it's more open. So the first one that we're gonna use, and the reason why I went this route instead of going to a doctor is because doctors, for me, I believe that doctors give you things that temporarily fix things, and then you end up having to take these things over and over and over again because it never solves the problem. So for me, I'd rather use the things that were provided by God's green earth to help me get better. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is blue vervain. I might be saying that wrong. So yeah, when you go there, they have them in jars. So that's why I put the bin number and the name. So when I go back, I'll know, you know, what I need to use. So blue vervain calms the nervous system. It's typically used as a tea for stress relief, anxiety, mood swings, and sometimes symptoms of depression. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, pain relieving properties, aches and pains, sleep issues, and it reduces cancer risks. They said to avoid using if you have blood pressure medication, like you're taking blood pressure medication. Blue vervain has a relaxing effect on blood vessels. Avoid using if undergoing hormone therapy. Vervain, regulates estrogen and progesterone receptors binding. You can ingest up to 3 full cups a day. So I would make this into a tea. When I tell people I drink tea, they think like all day I'm drinking tea. It's like I'll get up in the morning and I'll decide which thing I want to drink for the day. Like this rising, what did I drink for tea? I think it was chamomile. So I made some chamomile lavender, and that relaxes me. It gives, also blue lotus is also good to relax. So I just kind of drank some calming stuff this morning. So vervain is really good. I'm going to add everything to the screen like I normally do. The next one we're going to talk about is, it's called Damiana leaf. And Damiana leaf is the same thing. I would get up, make tea out of it, drink it. I drink tea throughout the day. When I eat, I try to drink tea because when you eat something warm, you should drink something warm. Always wait 20 to 30 minutes after to drink something cold. I don't do it all the time, obviously, because if I happen to go out, which doesn't happen very often, but if I happen to go out and I want something to drink, not many people sell tea, so I just go ahead and have my water or like you know, some type of juice. I don't try to be too strict all the time, but once I'm in my house, I follow my rules. So Damiana leaf, Damiana is a wild shrub that grows in Mexico, Central America, and the West Indies. The leaf and stem are used to make medicine. People use Damiana, I could be saying these things wrong, Damiana for a slight high as an aphrodisiac, to treat stomach complaints, headaches, bedwetting, depression, nervous stomach, and constipation. For prevention and treatment of sexual problems, boosting and maintaining mental and physical stamina. You can ingest up to 3 full cups a day. Okay, and that's how much I normally drink. As I told you guys before, I have a kettle where I buy loose tea, like, you know, in here, and then I just put it into the strainer in the pot and let it steep and do its thing, and then I pour it out and drink it so it could sit there so I could get 3 cups a day. And even if I finish it in the first round, you could just add more water and steep it again. So I'll add those links to my Amazon store so you can get the kettle and all that stuff. I'll also check to see if they have some of this stuff on Amazon. And again, all of this is what I was drinking, because people keep asking me, what did you use? These are a lot of the things that I used while going through my TSW. I had to take this stuff to cleanse my system, along with red light. I know a lot of people saying the red light make them itch, the red light make them feel this type of way. When you have a red light, a potent, strong red light, you should not be sitting directly in front of it. You have to be a little ways from it, and you shouldn't exceed 30 minutes. I do 15 minutes in the front, 15 minutes in the back. My body is really used to it. Everything does not work for everybody. Everything that's natural does not mean it's going to work for you, because everybody's body is different. So you have to take that into consideration. You could be allergic to anything. Like, there's tons of honey, and I'm allergic to manuka honey. Like raw manuka honey, I can't use that, but I use a different form of honey from bees, and it helps me. So you have to find what works for you. Okay, and if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. The next one we're going to talk about is Jamaican sarsaparilla. Jamaican sarsaparilla, I spoke about this before, but it helps to reduce joint pain and skin itching. And when I was going through TSW heavily, the scratching is insane. And anybody who tells you, oh, don't scratch, stop scratching, they don't understand the feeling of why you're scratching. Like, it makes you feel better, but after you feel bad. So the Jamaican sarsaparilla was in my smoothies. I bought the powder form, and I bought like the grain form so I could make tea out of it if I wanted to. But I would put the Jamaican sarsaparilla into my smoothies. So for example, if I drink blueberries, at the time I would do blueberry, strawberry, blackberry, mangoes made me scratch. So I think it was blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, and dragon fruit, and then I would add coconut water and then a little bit of Jamaican sarsaparilla, like a powder form. I don't care if I tasted it, I just wanted to feel better. So I'll put the Jamaican sarsaparilla in there with just the coconut water, blend it, and that would be my breakfast until I ate about 2 o'clock. I still kind of do that now. I don't eat in the morning. In the rising, like this rising, for example, I got up and I have my glass bottles, so I drink water as much as I want. I actually add Celtic salt to it because Celtic salt makes your water electrolyted. Like, you don't need to drink Gatorade. If you're having an immune problem, do not drink Gatorade. Don't drink any of those energy drinks in the store. All you need is some Celtic salt, and you just add a little pinch of it to your water and you'll be fine, and it'll energize you for the day. If you're doing alkaline, that's fine, but coconut water is the best thing to drink if you are sick. I swear by it. Yeah, so I'll drink my water, and then this rising I also had some watermelon, it was a huge bowl of watermelon. I took my time and ate that while I was doing my stuff. And then I love to eat just lemon for some reason. I just eat lemon like that. And then what else? That's it. And then I'll wait about 30 minutes to an hour and I'll drink some tea. So my tea is on the bottom right now, which is lavender and chamomile, like I told you guys earlier. And then I'll wait about until 1 or 2 o'clock. If I'm super hungry, I'll eat at 12. It's actually 12 o'clock right now. I'm not hungry right now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wait after I finish this video to drink my tea, and I'll eat around 2 p.m. And for lunch today, I'm gonna have beets, banana, what else did I get? My mom is making it. Today I decided to give myself a little treat, so I'm gonna have some saltfish. Saltfish with beets, banana, sweet potatoes, and some lentils. So that's gonna be lunch. I like beets lately. Beets, I love it. It just tastes so good, because all you gotta do is really rinse it off good, peel it, put it in a frying pan, and like saute it. I'm gonna have more cooking videos, but as I have been telling you guys, I'm not in my own place yet, so I want to feel comfortable when I'm showing you guys all the things that I do, so just bear with me, please. And sarsaparilla helps to reduce joint pain and skin itching, and also kills bacteria. Helps to reduce inflammation and protect the liver from damage. Used for treating psoriasis and other skin diseases. Helps to treat arthritis and kidney disease. Increases urination, so reduces fluid retention. And for increasing sweating. Okay, so sweating helps you get all those toxins out of your body. That's why I don't understand people who like don't want to sweat. You have to sweat to get all that nasty stuff out of your body. You know what I mean? I sweat the most, I would say, under my armpits, TMI, but my private area, and my back. You know, you wouldn't see it on my face unless it's really, really, really hot. Oh, and in my head, which is why I don't really like wearing wigs like that in the summer. Sarsaparilla is also used along with conventional drugs for treating leprosy and for syphilis. Okay? You should not take sarsaparilla if any of the following apply. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding. So, if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, do not take Jamaican sarsaparilla. The next one I want to talk about is my good old faithful burdock root. I just had burdock root and I juiced it. I get my burdock root from the farmer's market, my favorite place. I go to the farmer's market, I get it, the whole root, and then I juice it, or sometimes I just cut them up, let them dry, drop them in my water bottles, just like you would drop strawberry, anything like that. It has an unusual taste. To me, it tastes like wood, like what I think wood would taste like, but it has miracle effects, okay? Juicing it helped because it gets straight into my system. So burdock contains inulin, a natural dietary fiber, and it's also used to improve digestion. As a root vegetable, it possesses considerably stronger antioxidant activity than common vegetables and fruits. Recent studies confirm that burdock has prebiotic properties that could improve health, protect your cells from damage. It may also help reduce your risk of chronic diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, arthritis, and maybe even some cancers. Pregnant or nursing women should avoid burdock as it may cause damage to the fetus. If you're sensitive to daisies, chrysanthemums, or ragweed, you may experience an allergic reaction to burdock, including dermatitis. But I'm not allergic to that, thank God. So, yeah, like I was saying, I did my cleanse last week. And this week, what I'm cleansing with is celery. So I bought me like 4 stalks of celery, and I'm going to juice that to have this weekend going into Monday. And then I'll go and get me some more. I think I'm going to do it for about 8 days. Every month, I'm going to implement drinking the burdock thing and the celery. Summertime, the allergies are going crazy. Anytime allergy season comes around, this is what happens to my body. Last year, I lost my aunt around this time. Went to New York for her funeral. Came back, feeling good, skin was clear, boom. And y'all could tell from my birthday, if you look back at my my birthday shorts or my birthday videos, you'll see my neck was super clear, and then boom. So it does have something to do with allergy season as well, on top of them spraying the air and again, like oils and stuff that should not be in my body anymore. Okay.
To interrupt, because I did forget to put one of my favorite herbs that I also was using in my smoothies, and it's called Bladderwrack, okay? Bladderwrack may help increase the duration of the menstrual cycle in premenopausal women and reduce the risk of diseases related to estrogen excess or deficiency, decreasing inflammation and forming a barrier against irritants such as stomach acid. It's best to limit your intake to no more than 2 cups a day, okay? I really love Bladderwrack. It's one of my favorites right under Burdock and Jamaican Sarsaparilla. It's one of my favorites because of the fact that it helps increase the duration of the menstrual cycle in premenopausal women, because there are a lot of things that information that we don't have on how to help our bodies as women, especially when going through transitions in our older years. And now that I'm getting older, like I'm just a baby in my 40s, I'm 40, but watching my mom go through menopause, I want to learn how to take care of my body further while, getting older and everything. So try some Bladderwrack today. Now let's get back to the scheduled program.
Okay. The next one I want to talk about, and the final one I want to talk about, is dandelion root. The root of the dandelion plant may act as a mild laxative and has been used to improve digestion. Dandelion root, I drank that religiously when I was sick because I never had a problem going to the bathroom, but I realized that when I was going through TSW in the full of it, it was hard for me to go to the restroom. So it did have improve my digestion. It strengthens your gut microbiome. This herb is beneficial in cleansing the body of excess hormones and helping reduce the symptoms associated with hormone imbalance. They're rich in antioxidants, have anti-aging qualities, and can help protect the skin against UV damage. Dandelions may get overlooked for more trendy or exotic herbs, but this humble wheat has incredible therapeutic benefits, and best of all, they're completely free. And they mean by that, like, the weeds that we say are weeds in our garden are not weeds. Most of them are really good medicine, which is why I feel like the U.S. got us into the habit of spraying stuff on our gardens. They're just spraying the air because they know that there are many things out here that are just grown in our garden that can help us. I haven't picked from my garden personally just because I know that we get the grass cut, and sometimes I don't know what the grass man is spraying on the grass, but I love seeing them when they sprout up. I love seeing all the flowers when they sprout up. I just love nature. I hope all of this helps you. I will do my best to find a lot of these herbs, and they'll be connected to my Amazon store once I put this video out. I just want to let you guys know, no, it's not scratching, no, it's not itchy, no, it's not raised. It's very smooth, as you can tell. These marks are from the last time from last year, actually, going up to NY. I broke out hair on my boob area, I think after the New York situation. A little while, these came after. Marks stay on my body a little longer. I'm not worried about them because they disappear. All I have to do is continue to do my turmeric mask and add my turmeric to everything. No, I do not use kojic acid soaps made by people, because I feel like when it comes to skincare, I'm very, very, very picky on what I use that I don't make myself, because I feel like those things should be made in a lab, or you should know how to exactly measure it so it doesn't burn your skin. And I know what it feels like to have your skin peel naturally, so I'm not into like, what's that thing called, when you go get your face peeled and stuff. I feel like it's effective for who it's effective for, but I feel like a lot of people overuse things that doesn't need to be used every day. Drinking these things definitely gets me back to health. I always make sure I'm comfortable within so I can be comfortable outside. Nobody else can give me that feeling but myself, and so that's why I always try to push to you guys self-love and pouring into who you are as an individual inside, in your spirit. Speak to your spirit, connect with your spirit, because that's what helps me personally to have the confidence and the ability to be around people when I don't feel right in my skin. For an example, Mother's Day, I went out, I put a little clip up, I wore like a scarf around my neck. That day it was still irritated, but I went out because it wasn't about me that day, it was for my mom. And you know, I can't allow this to make me not have experiences outside the house and make me become a hermit. I'm already a introvert at heart, period. And a lot of my family members and the couple of people that I'm friends with have to drag me out the house, as crazy as that sounds. So like, when I say out the house, not in the grass outside, I'm talking about like around people, because I just know how my immune system is, and I'm not shy about it anymore. I don't care how anybody else feels, because this is my life. And so I say this to say, always pour into yourself. Always choose yourself, because when you choose yourself and you love yourself, you're able to definitely pour into other people and be there for other people and have empathy for other people. Even though you might have something going on, somebody else might have something way more, not way more serious, but you know, something big going on too. It's not always about you. So take care of your bodies. It's the only shell you have. And even though this might not be the look I'm going for right now, it's what is happening. I'm not asking for any advice. Again, I know my page is getting out there, so sometimes I get comments about, oh, maybe you should eat this and maybe you should eat that. You try. I appreciate the tips. If it's something I feel like can help other people, I definitely approve the comment. If it's something that's rude, you won't see it on my page. I just delete it. I don't let things affect me like that. But yeah, definitely try out some of these herbs. Okay, you can add some to your smoothies if you don't like the taste. For me, it could taste as bad as dirt. I'm gonna drink it, because if it's going to help my system, I'm gonna do that. There are many things that they do to us in the hospital system that we don't like, and we allow them to do it to us. So if I could find something natural that can help me, I'm gonna go that route. For headaches, people ask me what I do for headaches. This is just random, but for headaches, I just use lavender, loose lavender and loose chamomile tea. I put them together with some calendula, and I drink that, and my headache goes away. I'm so proud that I haven't taken conventional medicine in about 2 to 3 years. I stopped taking like Tylenol, aspirin, all that stuff. I don't use any of that. There's so many different plants out here that they actually use an aspirin, but then they add different things to it and stuff like that. So I'm not opposed to going to the hospital, but it has to be for something really, really, really serious, because of what I've always experienced with doctors telling you to change the diet, but they don't know how to help you with your diet or anything like that. I do try to go to the doctor once a year just to get my blood work and stuff like that, but as in like becoming an avid, oh, I need to see you every 2 weeks, absolutely. I hope all these herbs help you guys. I am going to drop another video. If you have any questions about anything dealing with my TSW, leave the questions down below. I will respond. I want to say again, thank you so much for following my page. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Have a great day, have a great night, have a great evening, and yeah, we'll talk again later. I do have a ponytail, if you guys don't know. Isn't it cute? My mom did my hair again. My mom always does my hair. So anytime you saw my hair done on this channel from the beginning to now, my mom did it. If it's a weave, I did it. If it's, what else do I do? My locks, I always did my own locks. But as far as braids, that's my mom's thing. That's how she gets her creativity out. So thank you again. And I'll see you in the next video. Later.